So we're joined with Heidi on line one. Now, Heidi is, I believe, the proud mother of someone who just came back from Gatineau. Now, am I getting the story correct, or are you indeed? No, Heidi is the individual who came back to Newfoundland and Labrador after traveling to Gatineau. Her mother's name is Renee. So, Heidi, welcome to the show. You competed in the Francophone Canadienne Games recently, is that right?
Yes, I competed in the leadership division of the Francophone Games in Gatineau, Quebec, and I won a medal in the media category for leadership.
Okay, congratulations. I know that there's no gold, silver, or bronze. There's no 1, 2, or 3 with these medals. It is just medals themselves, and I think it's pretty darn fantastic, Heidi, to not put leadership into any sort of hierarchy. So good for you. Now, obviously, if this is the Francophone Canadienne Games, this was a bilingual event?
It was solely French, no English whatsoever.
Okay. And how many people were you up against?
Well, in the media division, there were 20 people, but the problem was that they were all much, much older than me. And I think that's why it was kind of difficult for me, and that's why I'm proud of my medal.
That's amazing. When you say older than you, Heidi, can I ask, I rarely do this, I never ask a lady her age, but may I ask what age you are?
I'm 13. 13. And I was competing against people, the majority of the people were 16 and 17.
Wow. Well, congratulations, for félicitations, I suppose I should say. Now, I love Gatineau, Quebec. It's one of my favorite places to visit. But when I lived in Montreal, I'd go there often. I have friends who live there. Of course, they work in Ottawa, and they generally commute from Gatineau, and it's wonderful. It's a great space. I hope that you were able to stop at a gas station while you were there and pick up some cheese curds fresh from the farm.
I could not. I was really busy all day, and we weren't really allowed to go anywhere but the school where we were staying and where we did our activities. Okay.
How many days were you there?
I left on Wednesday morning, and I came back today at 4 o'clock.
Okay. So you came back with your medal. Did you wear it on the airplane?
I didn't. It was in my bag.
That would be fun if you had to stop and get checked at security and you had to check your medal. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Tell you what, next time you're on an airplane, bring it. So what is the media category? I'm curious. I mean, when I think of Canadian Games, I don't necessarily think of intellectual ones. I think of sports. So the Francophone Canadian Games, why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about what it is exactly? Please.
Well, I find the Francophone Games really unique because, Francophones from all over the country go every 3 years, and they can go together and just basically learn from each other. And it's different from other competitions because most competitions are athletics, they're sports, but the Canadian Francophone Games, it's sports, but it's also music and improv and leadership and art. So it really gives everyone a chance to show their talents and to really display what they're good at.
That's great. Because, we're not all great at lacrosse or hockey, right, Heidi? I certainly would. I certainly didn't win any medals in that when I was 13. It was all, I guess, writing or those type of pursuits. So it's wonderful. Congratulations. Your teachers must be very proud of you right now.
Yes. I myself am very proud of myself. And,
good.
It's awesome.
Where do you go from here?
I don't know. I only got back today, so I'll have to think about my future dreams and ambitions. And
when you're 13, you're in grade 8, is that correct?
I'll be going to grade 9 in September.
Grade 9 in September, okay, great. And obviously this is in a Francophone school, or not obviously. Tell us a little about, when did you start learning French?
Well, from kindergarten to grade 7, I went to the French school on Ridge Road.
Okay.
But I changed schools last year for grade 8 because there wasn't necessarily a lot of people, and I really wanted to get involved in more extracurricular activities, and my old school didn't really have any of that for the older kids, but I still wanted to be involved, so that's why I went to the Francophone Games, and events like that.
That's amazing. I got to tell you a story. When I was a small 13-year-old, because I was pretty wee at that age, I had a bunch of friends, and some of them took language lessons on the side, particularly German as well as French. And my old buddy Ken Suley, to this day, he works in the embassy in Europe. He was, I think, in Germany for a while, and now I think he might even be in Prague. And you know, his skill set for learning languages at an early age allowed him to live out a life doing exactly that, representing Canada on the international stage. So it's great. Learning a language at an early age is wonderful because it advances your career opportunities. Learning it in an older age, such as mine, in my 40s or even in your 60s, 50s, whatever, actually staves off Alzheimer's. Because if you have new experiences and if you try and think in different languages, it actually keeps your brain quite active.
Absolutely. Learning new languages, I think, is one of the most amazing things you can do because it opens you up to a whole new world of opportunities in different places, and you just get so many more things you can do, and it just keeps your brain active, and it's amazing.
Congratulations. On behalf of all of us here at Seal Communications New Cap Inc., we're super proud, and I'm going to wear this with a bit of pride because we have so many athletes, and now we have intellectual athletes that we're celebrating over the past 4 days. So congratulations. It's great that you're wearing a medal for your achievements, and I look forward to speaking with you in the future.
Thank you.
Have a great night, Heidi.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just amazing. It doesn't stop at running 10 miles. It doesn't stop at being 1/10 of a cheetah. You can do so with your brain as well.